What is going on, everyone? We are back in our career with Trey Cash in Madden 17. It is week 16. The Jets are 10-4 on the season, and we have still not clinched a spot in the playoffs. Looking at it here, we are tied with the Bengals for first, 10-4. Chiefs are 9-5. Titans are 9-5, and there are the Bills. The pesky Buffalo Bills. They will just not go away. They have won 5 in a row. You see the Steelers have won 7 in a row. NFC, it's the Cowboys have clinched their winners of 8 in a row at 12-2. And then it is a big mash, a huge clump of NFC teams still battling there. So just one playoff spot has been clinched in the second to last week. So some very, very important football games will be played this week and next week. You see Trey going to close in here on 5,000 yards on the season. Possibly going to reach that today, but definitely probably going to reach that within this game and the next one. So another good season for Trey, but it means nothing if we don't make the playoffs. And here today we have a chance to clinch not only a playoff spot, but with a Bills loss to the division and hopefully a first-round bye. So a big game is needed here. We're going to go with the run game to start out. Matt Forte, 11 yards on his first 2 carries. Now 2nd and 9. We're going to go to the air for the first time. It's Decker coming in motion, and he's going to be coming across the underneath. We're going to find him here, and he is going to have the first down. So the offense looking pretty good so far. 12 yards for us on that first completion. Now 1st and 10. It's going to be the shotgun. Trey dropping back, looking, and he is eventually going to drop it into Devin Smith. Gets the first down. Devin Smith having a fantastic season this year, as we've obviously sorely missed Brandon Marshall, who retired at the end of last season. Forte here, and actually I'm pretty comfortable and feeling pretty good at the running game so far in this first quarter, because it has been a struggle all year to run the ball. Matt Forte especially having problems, but he is having some nice gains here on his first few carries of this one. But now 1st and 10 here is going to be Devin Smith down the field to the 2-yard line. Trey perfect on this first drive, and now looking to cap this drive off. We are going to take a sack. Drop for 7 yards. Vic Beasley with the sack. So now 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking for that touchdown. We have such a problem putting points on the board, but here we're not. Safarian Jenkins, the tight end, with a touchdown, and we'll take a 7-0 lead. But the Falcons come right back and tied up with a touchdown of their own. And we got to remember, Atlanta is fighting for their playoff spot as well today. So this one, important for both sides of the ball. Now 2nd and 7. Trey and Quincy Enunwa is going to find it down the right side, out of bounds at the 32. Trey still perfect in this game, but now 3rd and 13 here, as that first quarter flew by so fast. We're already in the second quarter, but here we make a mistake. We throw an interception. I try to throw it inside, assuming the tight end is going to come underneath the linebacker. He does not. He keeps going upfield. Linebacker turns, makes an amazing interception. Fortunately for us, the Falcons cannot do anything with it. So 3rd and 4 here as we take back over. We're going to find the first down. Trey, 8 of 11, 100 yards here midway through the second quarter. Now 2nd and 5. It's going to be Trey. A lot of time to throw, and we're going to dump it down to Matt Forte, who will get close to the first down. I don't know if he picked it up, though. No, he did not. So 3rd and 1, big third down here. It's going to be Alfred Morris looking for the first down, and he is going to get it. Yes, I think he did. We haven't seen much of him since Forte came back from his injury. Now 2nd and 5 here is Trey. He's going to find Quincy Enunwa, and Quincy Enunwa another first down as we reach near, well, not quite the red zone here, just 2 yards short of it. Now 1st and 10. It's going to be a fake end around. Trey looking. We're going to find our tight end. It's going to be Bowman. He makes the catch down at the 7, but he is hurt at the end of this play as the injuries continue to keep coming to us this year. 1st and goal now, looking for the touchdown, and we're going to find it. Eric Decker on the slant route is in, and Trey has 10,000 career passing yards. How about that for her first 2 seasons in the NFL? Now 1st and 10 as the Falcons come back with a field goal. It's a 14-10 game. Trey going right back to work with a first down. Now 1st and 10 as we're under a minute left in this first half, and we are looking for some more points. Decker downfield. Trey approaching 200 yards in this first half. A monster first half for him. Looks like we'll probably go over 5,000 in this game. Devin Smith now 3rd and 10 is going to get down inside the 5 to the 3. We go no huddle here. 1st and goal. Trey looking for the end zone. He's going to find Safarian Jenkins, and he is going to find the end zone. Just barely breaks the plane, and we have ourselves some command heading into the second half. It is 21-10 as we take back over here in the third quarter. It's Austin Safarian Jenkins, our tight end. What a great season he has had. Trey just 6 incompletions in today's game so far. 2nd and 10, trying to go back to the running game here. Forte kind of disappeared after that first drive. He has 39 yards on 12 carries. Not a great average for him, as now 3rd and 9 here. Trey looking for the first down, facing pressure, trying to get it away, but we can't get it away in time, and that one actually almost intercepted. intercepted. So we give it back to the Falcons. They get a field goal, so it's now 21-13. And here is Matt Forte making a move. Unfortunately, not able to get much out of it. He now has 45 yards rushing. Now 2nd and 4. Forte takes a big hit. He fumbles the ball. And this is the main problem with Matt Forte. He fumbles the ball way too much. And Atlanta comes back, gets the touchdown, gets the 2-point conversion, and it is now a tie game as we're in this 4th quarter. And Matt Forte, please don't screw us here in this game. 1st and 10, Trey's going to find the completion, gets the first down. Now 1st and 10 for the 37. It's going to be Trey across the middle, finds Eric Decker. Nice game out of Eric Decker so far. Had the touchdown earlier, getting some plays downfield. Now 1st and 10, Trey again looking, and this time we're going to be sacked. We fumble it, and they recover it again. Atlanta coming up with some humongous fumble recoveries. They get the touchdown. They now have the lead in this game that went from completely in command. We are now down 7 points in the 4th quarter, and is our season. The Jets just always got to do this, somehow finding a way to screw it up. But now 1st and 10, looking to come back. Trey going to find Decker. He beat his man, and Eric Decker, the dive is missed. He's going to have the touchdown, and we have tied the game right back up. Our 30th touchdown of the season. Now 5 minutes to go in the game. The Falcons have it. Matt Ryan to Jarius Wright for 31 yards. Devontae Freeman 5 yards. And the Falcons looking like they are heading towards some points here. We need a stop, 3rd and goal. There's the sack. Matt Ryan is down to, they'll kick the field goal. So it's a 3-point game. All we need is a touchdown, and we have this thing. 1st and 10. Trey going to work here. He's going to find Safarian-Jenkins. Going to get some yards there out to the 44. Trey over 300 yards now on the day. 2nd and 6. Here is Trey Cash looking downfield, but no one's going to be open, so we dump it down to Chantrell Spires. He's going to get close to the first down, but is going to be short by 8 yards. So 3rd and 1 here. Trey looking for the first down. We have a receiver, but we can't get it to him in time, and we take the absolute last thing we need, and that is a sack. So we punt the ball back to the Falcons. Now we have got to get a stop here. 2nd and 12, 7 yards. So 3rd and 6 here. Got to get the stop, and we do. 5 yards. That's short of the first down. So here we go. Great field position, but we do not have any timeouts now. 1:28 to go in the game. 1st and 10. Trey has some time. We're going to throw it downfield. It's going to be Smith, and he makes the catch. Yes, he does. Devin Smith down to the 25. Now 1st and 10. Trey going to find Safarian-Jenkins, but he fumbles the ball. There's a flag on the play, and what is this going to be? Please be on the defense, or this game is over. It's holding, and it is on the defense. Jalen Collins will be called for it, and we absolutely luck out there as a second life now. 2nd and 3, 13-yard line. Trey looking off his back foot, going to find Safarian-Jenkins out of bounds at the 6 as we are so close here now. 2nd and goal from the 5. Clock is ticking. Trey looking for the end zone. We're going to throw in this one. No. As soon as I threw it, I knew I wanted that one back as we throw it right in the middle of the field, right to a linebacker. Intercepted, and this game is over. And what an absolute letdown here. We had that game in hand. Trey 30 of 39 for 384, 4 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Matt Ryan 15 of 28 for 185 and 2 TDs. The turnovers just killed us in this game. Devontae Freeman apparently killed us as well. 40 for 167 and a touchdown. Matt Forte 14 for 49. Not an awful game, but just 3.9 yards per carry. And that humongous fumble that he lost earlier. Eric Decker, I said, had a good game. 7 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. Smith with 100 yards. Julio and Jarius Wright both with 4 for 73 and a TD. Safarian-Jenkins 58 and 2 touchdowns. So good games for the receivers, but not a good game for the team as we are 10-5 on the season now, and there is just one game to go. And look at this, the Bills won again, and they are now in first place. As is this just typical New York Jets football? The total collapse here to end the year. We were in first place basically all season, and now as we move to the final game of the year, we have moved to 2nd place, which means now if the Bills win in Week 17, we not only miss out on the division, but we also miss out on a potential first-round bye. Even if we have one of the best records in the NFC, we are not going to get it as a wild card. So this is humongous. I cannot believe Week 17 at this point was going to matter. I thought we'd have the division wrapped up weeks ago. The Bills, though, just cannot lose. They have now won 6 games in a row. And actually thinking about it right now, if we lose in Week 17, it is quite possible that we will completely miss out on the playoffs. No one in the AFC before Week 16 had clinched a spot in the playoffs. So depending on how some of the other games went, so many teams up there towards the top of the AFC, if we lose 2 in a row, that could bounce us, which would be unbelievable to go from the first, 2nd seed, completely out of the playoffs. absolutely would be devastating, but we just got to make sure we win in Week 17, a win, and we will be in. We'll take a look at these standings before that game to make sure we understand what needs to happen, but ultimately, we just got to win a football game, and we got to make sure we do what we've been playing so well all year, and we can't throw it away now. So Week 17 against the Chargers coming at you next time. That's it for this one, though. If you enjoyed it, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.